In this video, we're going to look at factoring algebraic expressions. These are all examples of algebraic expressions. So 4x plus 8 is an algebraic expression, xy minus x is an algebraic expression. What we're looking to do when we factor is take out the highest common factor of both the numbers and the variable. So x is a variable, y is a variable. Then what we have is a set of brackets, and inside that bracket are the values that we end up with once we've divided by our highest common factor. It seems a bit of a hassle and it kind of seems quite hard, but in reality it's fairly straightforward. If you want to look at factorising as the opposite to expanding, when we expand we multiply brackets out, when we factor we put them back in. So let's start off with something nice and straightforward. We got 4x plus 8. What we're looking for is the highest common factor of the numbers and the x's. The highest common factor, or the biggest number that goes into 4 and 8, is going to give us 4. That comes on the outside. X is not in both of these terms, so x can't come on the outside. We then open up a bracket. Two different ways of looking at this. The first way, you can say, what do I need to multiply 4 by to get 4x? And the answer is x. And what do I need to multiply 4 by to get positive 8? And the answer is positive 2. That's the first way of looking at it. Alternatively, you can take 4x and say, what's 4x divided by 4? The answer is x. And then what's 8 divided by 4? The answer is positive 2. So this is now factored. If you want to check that you've got this correct, we can just expand it back out. So we would do 4 times by x and 4 times by positive 2. 4 times by x is going to give me 4x, and then 4 times by positive 2 is going to give me positive 8. So this is factored, this is expanded. So if we're asked to factor, our final answer would be 4, and we could say the quantity x plus 2, or 4 brackets x plus 2. This one right here, highest common factor of 6 and 9 is 3. There's not a y in both of the terms, so all we do is bring 3 on the outside. We open up the brackets. We could say to ourselves, what do I need to multiply 3 by to get 6y? And the answer is 2y. What do I need to multiply 3 by to get minus 9? The answer is going to be minus 3. Do be careful with the signs. If this is a minus and that's a minus, that's going to work. Don't end up putting positive 3 here. The second way you could have looked at that is said, what's 6y divided by 3? The answer is 2y. And what's minus 9 divided by 3? The answer is minus 3. Often I prefer to think, what do I need to multiply this by, rather than what is 6y divided by 3. Okay, 7b minus 14a. We see the b and the a are different, so there's no common variables. B is a variable, a is a variable, but these are not necessarily the same. So what we've got then is 7b minus 14a. Biggest number that goes into 7 and 14 is 7. That's the highest common factor. That comes on the outside. What do I need to multiply 7 to get 7b? The answer is just b. What do I need to multiply 7 by to get minus 14a? The answer is minus 2a. If you want to look at that now and say, what do I need to divide 7 by, or what would I get if I divided 7b by 7? The answer is b. What would I get if I divided minus 14a by 7? The answer is minus 2a. Again, if you're unsure, expand it back out to check that you've got exactly what we started with. Okay, let's move on. This time we've got xy minus x. X is common to both of these, so we take that out as a common factor. Y is not in both of these terms, so we're not going to take y outside. I open up my brackets. What do I need to multiply x by to get xy? The answer is simply y. What do I need to multiply x by to get minus x? The answer is minus 1. Common error right here is people put minus x. Sends me absolutely nuts. If we put minus x in there, well, let's look at this. Let's expand this. Expanding it, multiplying it out, we're going to get xy minus x. If you put in here x and then y minus x, when you expand that, you're going to get xy minus x squared, which is just a no-no. The only thing that could be worse than that is saying xy minus 2x. That is just horrible and should be avoided. xy plus 3x. We can see that x is common to both of these. That's coming on the outside. What do I need to multiply x by to get xy? The answer is just y. What do I need to multiply x by to get positive 3x? The answer is positive 3. And again, this sign is important. If you're unsure, just check by multiplying out. This time we got 4y plus 10xy. The highest common factor of 4 and 10, or the biggest number that goes into both, is 2. We've got a y and a y, both to the first power. That means that our highest common factor that can come on the outside is 2y. I now say to myself, what do I need to multiply 2y to get 4y? The answer is just 2. It's not 2y. What do I need to multiply 2y by to get now positive 10xy? The answer is positive 5x. We could check, we could just multiply out. So 2y times by 2 is going to give us 4y. 2y multiplied by positive 5x is going to give us plus 10xy. Remember, 10xy is the same as 10yx, so it doesn't matter which way you put those round. Okay, next one, 6x squared plus 2. Biggest number that goes into 6 and 2 is 2. We've got an x squared but no x here, so that's not common to both. So we can open up our brackets. What do we need to multiply 2 by to get 6x squared? And the answer is going to be 3x squared. What do I need to multiply 2 by to get positive 2? The answer is positive 1. If you would prefer, you could say, what would I get if I divided 6x squared by 2? And the answer is 3x squared. What would I get if I divided positive 2 by 2? The answer is 1. This one here, we got 5x squared minus x. I'm going to write this out. Now, x squared is just x multiplied by x, and I'm going to use dots as multiplication. So what we're going to get is 5 multiplied by x minus x. We can see in this, x to the first power is a common factor. So we can bring that out, that'll be on the outside. We've got no other highest common factor in terms of 1 and 5, so that can't come out, so it's just going to be 1 on the outside. What do we need to multiply x by to get 5x squared? The answer is 5x. What do I need to multiply x by to get minus x? The answer is minus 1. Again, multiply out to check that you're correct. 9x squared minus 3x, 3 is the highest common factor of numbers, and then we're going to have x to the first power as the highest common factor of x. So we're going to have 3x on the outside. What do I need to multiply 3x by to get 9x squared? The answer is 3x. What do I need to multiply 3x by to get minus 3x? The answer is minus 1. So, fairly logical, fairly straightforward. Okay, let's look at this one here. We've got a squared b plus ab squared. If I wrote this out in long form, what we've got is a multiplied by b plus a multiplied by b multiplied by b. We can see that this is going to have a common factor of ab. So we can take that on the outside. So on the outside we'll have ab. We open up our brackets. What do I need to multiply ab by to get a squared b? The answer is just a. You could even think, what am I left over with here? And the answer is an a. What do I need to multiply ab by to get positive ab squared? The answer is plus b. If you want to look at it from here, this is what we're left over with. This is on the outside with this one, and we're left over with a plus b. So that's an alternative way of looking at it. We've got 4ab minus a squared b. So I can take out an ab in this one. If I take out ab, that's going to leave me now on the outside ab. What do I need to multiply that by to get 4ab? The answer is 4. What do I need to multiply ab by to get minus a squared b? The answer is minus a. So, nice and straightforward, nice and logical. 8ab plus 6ab squared. 2 is the highest common factor of 6 and 8. We've got an ab and an ab squared. So ab is going to be the highest common factor. So on the outside we have 2ab. What do I need to multiply 2ab to get positive 8ab? The answer is positive 4. What do I need to multiply now 2ab to get plus 6ab squared? The answer is plus 3b. Again, if you want to check this out, let's just expand it. So 2 times by 4 times by ab will give us 8ab. 2ab multiplied by positive 3ab will give us 6. So plus 6, and then we're going to have ab squared. So there we go, nice and straightforward as required. Okay, let's look at this one. We've got a plus ab minus a squared. A is common to all of these, so that can come on the outside. Nothing else is. What do I need to multiply A by to get A? The answer is 1. What do I need to multiply A by to get positive AB? The answer is positive B. What do I need to multiply A by to get minus A squared? The answer is minus A. So nice and logical, and that's all going in there. If you want to think, what do I need to do, or what do I get if I divide A by A? The answer is 1. What do I get if I divide AB by A? The answer is B. What do I get if I divide minus A squared by A? The answer is minus A. This one right here, A is common to all of these, so we can bring that out. We're now left with 3AB, so we need 3B. We've got minus AC, so we're going to need minus C. And then we've got plus A squared, we need plus A. And that's factored. The next one, we've got Y common to all of these. Y squared, and Y. X is not in all of these. And there's no highest common factor of 5, 4, and 3. So 1 is just going to be the highest common factor. So what do we want on the outside? We just want Y. On the inside, we're going to have now 5x squared minus 4y minus 3x. Check it by expanding it if you're unsure. Y times by 5x squared will give us 5x squared y. Y times by minus 4y will give us minus 4y squared. And then y multiplied by minus 3x will give us minus 3xy. Okay, we're moving on to some slightly harder ones now. What we've got here is x squared over 2 minus x cubed over 4. For highest common factor, let's look at this. We've got minus 1/2 and minus 1/4. But the highest common factor of that is 1/4. We've got x squared and x cubed. The highest common factor of x squared and x cubed is x squared. So on the outside we have 1/4 and then we have x squared. What do I need to multiply now? 1/4 x squared to get 1/2 x squared. The answer is simply 2. 2 over 4 will give me 1/2 x squared. What do I need to multiply 1/4 x squared by to get minus 1 x cubed over 4? The answer is minus x. Okay, this one right here, we've got y squared over 3 minus xy over 6. So we've got 1/3 minus 1/6. So 1/6 is going to be the highest common factor of numeric values. We can take a y out, so we get 1/6y. What do I need to multiply this by to get, or what do I need to multiply that one by to get the y squared over 3? The answer is going to be 2y. What do I need to multiply this one by to get the minus xy over 6? The answer is minus x. Finally, what we've got here is 5 over 6x squared minus 2 over 3x. The highest common factor of numbers, or the numeric highest common factor, is going to be 1/6. We've got an x squared and an x. The highest common factor will be x. What do I need to multiply 1/6x by to get 5x squared over 6? The answer is 5x. What do I need to multiply now 1/6x by to get minus 2 over 3x? The answer is minus 4. So these last three are probably beyond what you're going to be expected to do at GCSE, but hopefully it's given you some insight anyway. So there we go. This is sort of more work that you'll be doing as you move out of GCSE, but kind of interesting all the same. So there we go, basic factoring of algebraic expressions.